Good morning, students. Today I'm gonna start your grammar portion. So before I'll continue your grammar topics, I want to clarify it that what type of question will come and how much marks it will cover. What the things we have to revise for that grammar, and it will come in the format of which type of question. So let me to clear that till last year, even this year we are not sure what type of format would be of your question, but till last year your grammar portion was coming in the form of gap filling, second editing, third omission, fourth reordering the sentences. Okay, and fifth is the sentence completion. Okay, so in this format hopefully all the question will come, but it will be only 12 question. Among 12 you have to attempt 10 question. It means your grammar portion will cover 10 marks only. Okay, for that we have to cover some topic which is concerned with the grammar. First of all, this is your syllabus and I want to clear it that in your grammar whatever things you will get in the form of multiple choice question. I hope you are getting. So 10 multiple choice question you have to attempt out of 12. Okay, and for that you have to do the grammar topic of tenses, modals, subject verb concord, reported speech, in which you have to attempt commands and request statement, questions only, not more than that. And then next is your determiners. Okay, rest of these topics are deleted from your grammar. All these things already you have done in your 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th classes. So we will roughly revise this thing so that you will get the clarity of your grammar type of question. So let's start the revision of your tenses. I have already prepared the chart of tenses for you and I will post the pics so that you will maintain as a form of notes in your register. There are 3 types of tenses we all know: present tense, past tense and future tense. These tenses are further divided between 4 parts: present, past or future, simple or indefinite tense, then present continuous tense, then present perfect tense, then present perfect continuous tense. Okay, the same is for the past and for the future. Now what the rules we are following it, I will explain with the help of examples for more clarity. Now present simple or indefinite tense. After subject we want verb first form then object. Suppose I write verb first form then object. I write a letter. Okay, write, wrote, written. We have 3 forms, so here verb is coming in first form. Okay, then present continuous tense, subject plus is, am, are plus verb first form, then ing plus verb. Continuous, it means your work is going on, it has not completed, it's going on. So here subject I, is, am, are along with I, am, write is the first form of verb plus ing, it means writing a letter. I am writing a letter. Present perfect tense, it means work has done. Perfect means it has done, completed, over. So subject, then has, have. According to the subject we are putting has, have. Then verb third form then object. Okay, so I have written. Write, wrote, written. Third form of write is the written. So I have written a letter means my work is done. Now here present perfect continuous tense. This is the fourth form. So subject plus have has according to the subject plus been plus verb first form plus ing and then plus object plus since for. Since and for we are using for the particular time. It means plus time. Instead of writing since and for, you can write here time also. So no worries for that. I subject have has according to I have, then been, writing verb first form plus ing, a letter for 2 hours. Okay. If we will talk about for the long time, we will use since. Suppose I am a part of RPS since 10 years. Okay.